Time to go.
Sometimes what's right is wrong instead. 'Cause I was too young and I didn't understand that you were not one. And I can't wait to see you again.
Right, welcome back. Right, today is a slurry video. So you've seen it all before, I know, and as I've said before, I can only really record what I'm up to. However, today we have a little bit of a twist because I have the H2S gas monitor. Going to get that going again. And if you remember last year's video, where I had this little device out and I recorded the levels of H2S gas at low level where a cow's nose would be or a dog or something. Now, I didn't really record it at this level, roughly 6 foot off the ground at human level. So if I was to walk in here and it was stirring, would it affect me or would I have to be at low level? We will find out. I'm going to get this going. As soon as we get the pumps going, we'll get this going and we will see what levels of H2S gas it throws up at this level. Would it incapacitate me or would I just be happy to walk around here? Probably not, but we'll see. So what I'm going to do is, I've talked enough, I'm going to get the tractors out of here, check them for oil, diesel and water, and then get them into the slurry, get them pumping, and we'll start recording. So let's get into it. Right, I'm gonna put the 30-75, just get some fuel in it because it's easier to do it now before the pump gets dirty. And then it's a whole handling. There we go. Do that and then we'll set the pump down. Grease the pump with the airline and that'll be that. Right, just filling up the 3075 of diesel here. By the way, thank you to everyone who commented and left me a note either on YouTube or in TikTok or various other ways that people contacted me last week regarding the tyres. A lot of response on the tyres, and strangely enough, the tyres that are on this tractor, I'll show you in a minute, were the ones that seem to have got the most thumbs up, and the tyres that are on the 1200, which is probably the ones you would have seen more, or certainly would have got more publicity, no one even mentioned them. So that's very interesting. Yeah, so as I say, I'll let you see, without mentioning names, I'll let you see the tires on this tractor, and these were the ones that got the most, let's say, thumbs up, or the most comments, and no one had a bad word to say about them. So I'll definitely look at getting a set for the D90T, possibly a set like this, or there's a few other brands people mentioned. So we'll make a separate video on it. But thanks anyway to everybody who dropped me a note on that. Very useful information from everyone. It's good to find everyone's experience. Keep an eye on this so I don't overflow. Yeah, it's good to find. It's good to hear everyone's experience, and even bad experiences, because some tires just don't suit to certain conditions, and those people have tried that, and yeah, so it was useful to know. So thank you again, and watch this space. Right, there we go, full to the brim with diesel. So we don't need any diesel for a while. Right, pre-flight checklist, all greased, pipes on, full of diesel, full of water, full of oil. I think this tractor is good to go. Before we get going, I've mentioned there's the tyres, without mentioning brands. Those are the tyres that seem to have got the most thumbs up. Now, they came on this tractor and they're pretty good. As you can see, the back ones have quite decent grip on them. What are they? 420/85s, R34s. So they would fit the 390T as well, them tyres. And I like the look of them on that tractor. I'd say it would look just as good on the 390T, but that was the one that's got the most thumbs up on TikTok and YouTube and everywhere else that you can think of. Get this tractor down, put it in where it came out of. However, I need to get the 590 out and put it in the middle section. The reason for that is because I'm going to stir the front part first, try and get the gas out of it, because if anything happens to the tractor, the front of the tractor is sticking outside of the shed, so I can easily stop the tractor without having to go into the shed. That's my methodology. Right, there we go. So we have that pump on, ready to go on 3075, and we have that pump on, ready to go on the 590. Now, what I'm doing is I'm going to try and make a big circle. This pump is pointing that way. This pump is pointing that way. So there should be a lot of gas will escape in and around this area here. Now, at the minute, there's no gas. We'll double check that, but at the minute, no gas. Close to the stirrers, not stirring or anything, so nothing. No gas coming out. I've got the HDI, or the DJI, watching the sensor, and we'll start up the tractors now, and we'll see what sort of level it gets to.
outside, well away from what's going on. The tractors aren't running at full power yet, only running at half power till they warm up. Already I've seen the alarm tripping off. If I was in there at my level, that's at nose level. Last time we did it at slat level. H2S gas is heavier than air, so it stays at the bottom. If there was a dog in there now, or a toddler or something, lethal. I can assure you from what we did last year, that the level of gas at the bottom, not at 5 foot up in the air, is much, much heavier. It'll probably be like 200, 300 parts per million. It'll be lethal. I'm so glad I have that little device. Yeah, it just makes you wonder, doesn't it? You can never be too safe with Slurry. Right, 2 tractors are beavering away there for the next half hour, 40 minutes until that reading drops. I'm just going to stay away from here. Just going to monitor them, make sure they don't overheat or something like that. But the 590 heat they got to, I can just shut the 590 off from outside, so I don't even need to go in there. 3075, if something happens, well, I'm staying out here. But at the minute, the little device is beeping away there, so yeah. Right, so it's been a good 25 minutes. The device is now reading 0 parts per million, which means whatever gas has come up from that area has come up. Well, starting now to read 0.3. But that's safe enough, that's okay. Once it goes over 10, get out. But for now, it's only reading that. But what I'm going to do is, I'll take it off there and I'll clip it on myself so that I can monitor it where the gas is close to me. Because I could be way over there and there's no gas here. So, well, that's reading, what's that reading now? 0.7. Yeah, that's 1, sorry. So it's reading 1 part per million. That's harmless to you and me at the minute. Okay, what do we like? Yeah, 0.3, so that's acceptable. Time to go. Right, hope they caught that on camera, but I was in there adjusting the nozzle of the pump and the alarm went off, reading something about 15 to 20 parts per million. So, like, it just shows you how easy it is to get caught there. I only adjusted it, moved it, and obviously disturbed another area, and then the gas has come out of that area again. And that's how easy it is to get caught here. I'm going to leave it for a while. I have this on me, I'm just going to keep it on me. Well, I'll turn it off now, I don't need it. And even outside here, it's reading, I'm outside, and it's reading 1.4 parts per million. So that gas is coming out. Yeah. Bloody Slurry is lethal. I can tell you that, it is lethal. Anyway, we'll let that work away there. I'll just go and do another job, which is another video, by the way. The 6150s on the background there, so that'll give you a clue what's going on. So we'll let that tear away there, and I'll come back in about 15-20 minutes once it all settles down, and we'll move the pump again. But yeah, that was, just goes to show you, a handy device, a very handy device. 80 quid. Sure, what would you know, it's not even a few beers in a night out, is it? Yeah, just watching that there, but it seems to be working alright. You just don't want the tractor to overheat on it. We're doing alright there. We're going to be here anyway. So.
Here we go. Let's see party spicer going on the pump. That has a split here.
Got it in all then. We just got a grease and that's it, ready to go.
Just got a grease and put the cover on and we're flying.
Where's the cover?
So
Oh, that there you mean? Alright. Very good.
that's that ready.
Greased up.
Still.
Nice job.
You got it going, Danny?
Yeah, I think so. That's a 60, 150. Doing the job. So let's see how she goes.
Wherever we go, we'll always know. guiding us through the dark. We've got the melody to set us free, singing destiny. We've got the melody to set us free, singing destiny. Our hearts are like stars.
Okie dokes, getting on alright here with the 6150 now. It's the level of the field, but it's just to give her another run out, see how she goes. I'll swap the tanker on to the 6290 when I'm finished this field, and then that'll be that. But yeah, doing alright. Tanker. Had to free up the brakes in the tanker, and then what happened, the bottom valve thing was seized, had to free that up. Yeah. So it happens when you leave the kit out, it just doesn't like it. But anyway, we're getting it done.
Roast in here. No, not working. Need to get that working. Turn the PTO off and you turn the corner.
Look at the sneaky old sheep. Thought they would come up to the gate. They were well scooped this time. Gate's closed. Unlucky. Oh, buggers. I'll be looking out now. Go on, get out of here. Don't think I have a horn in this thing, do you? Nope. Look at the shape. Unbelievable. Now, if you wanted them to go out the gate, they wouldn't be near it. Get away. Go on. Away. Away. Go on. Go on. Go, you as well. You'll be out the gate as well. Go on. Go on. Shit. There's actually a bit of method in my madness in using the 6150 because it's much shorter in the bonnet than the 6290, and getting out this gate is tight in the 6290. You have to take a real good cut at it, and you don't get it right, you mess it up. But in this tractor, yeah, it's got a really good cut and it's shorter, so you can get in and out the gate. Look at the cows behind me. They're determined to get out the gate. Look at them. Oh, they'll be out, they'll be out. They were nearly out the gate. They were like about a foot from getting out the gate, and I would not have got them back in there. They'd have been away down the road like a couple of racehorses. I see, as it happens when you stay in a field with the sheep
you learn the sheep's bad habits. That's exactly what the sheep would do. Anyway, one more load and I'll finish the field. And then I think Dad's going to move them into this other field. I believe he's going to move them into this other field. Alright, anyway, we're walking. Get one more load here. That's tight. Rightio, right. I think that will do us for today's video. It might be long enough by now. So you've seen the gearing up and getting the stern done, and then getting the 6150 out and giving it a go on the tanker, just to see how it goes. And I had it going the other week on the mower, which you saw, and it worked the best. Doing it again, it's fine. So I think now, happy enough with it. I've found a few other faults what I've listed out, and what I'll do is I've earmarked them all, and then we'll put her back in again. I'll give her an RB wash and I'll put her in, and we'll start and do a little bit of work on it, and that'll be some more Sunday videos. So Sunday, what do we call it? Sunday sockets and spanners. So that's it from me. That's it for today's video. I'm gonna finish up this last load, and that'll be that. So see you next week. For now, take care. Bye bye.